What is correct, Alec, and everyone, this is Returnee, and we are actually only going to pop one multi right now. I do have a few, but we're at 40 pity right now, and I really don't know if I should go for Phainon or if I should spec into my Firefly, because the problem with Firefly, right? I guess if I'm being smart, I go for Phainon's cone here and I get that. But the problem is if I want to get Firefly up and running, now is the best time, so I kind of also want to save, so it's really freaking tough. I guess another thing is Phainon's certainly going to be better at E0 S1 compared to her. But there's also the option is if I want it, because the cone's pretty close, so I don't know. Cone is very close to being there. Like, I think we're 4 multis off at this point. So it's like, I might need a cone for the Firefly team. Hard to say. I was out of pure curiosity, I could double check real quick where Firefly's recommended cones are. I know there's her own, but I'm curious what else you can run. Where is she? Right here. Yeah, I could use this. I know I could use this for Phainon as well, but I mean, I was thinking about universally who's gonna be better, and it's probably Phainon being universally better than Firefly. Since I still can't 12-star every single thing, it is considerable to, you know, beckon to him. I'm not gonna build him just yet, I'm working on Trippy right now, but you know, the option's there. We can run him with Returnee and Trippy, and I think that team's gonna be good enough, to be honest. I do have teams now, it's just whether or not they're able to have type effectiveness for what we're doing. I think Phainon will be able to clear Pure Fiction too, right? Once he gets into his ult? Hard to say. Regardless, we have a Phainon team to run now. I know it's probably not optimal because we don't have the Regia, but you know. Just thinking about universally, because Castries isn't going to be able to clear every single possible thing, at least with the builds that I have set up right now. Anyway, enough talking about it, let's just get this multi down for Phainon, see what happens. This gives us 250. Hopefully, if it pops right now. Never mind. I'm trying to think realistically how many multis I can get before Dahlia, because I do want to do a pull video whenever she drops. This puts us at 60. Yeah, we'll do one more. We're done after this. Really didn't pop early, huh? Fuck, dude. That's annoying. Very annoying. Alright, well. Pretty anticlimactic, to be honest, but now the cone for him is at 60. I don't know if I want to roll it though. This is the situation where it's like some of my favorite characters, so it's just like I don't know which one to pick right now. If I'm being smart, Phainon is the smartest because I have a good team for him set up. It's not the optimal one, but you know, I didn't get Saridra when she was out, so. I guess also depends on how much this boosts Firefly up. Miss Dahlia. I mean, because I can get Dahlia, I just have to win the 50-50. The question after that is whether or not we can get Fugue as well. Because I'm gonna be real, I did just start 3.4's content, and I haven't done a single side quest. But I'm not so certain that we can, you know, get everything set up by the time that Dahlia's here. I'm gonna hold this multi though. I'm gonna at least hold a multi for Dahlia, that way we have something for her stuff. It's a week out though, so I can probably get at least one more multi set up. After that, I do not know. I won't lie, I'm tempted to pop another one just to see if it gets to 70, but it's like... you know, hold on. No, not really. What can I... Oh, I'll tell you guys what, I'm gonna pause real quick, do MOC, because I forgot I haven't done that yet, and we will... Since I can actually get a multi, before Dahlia comes out. We'll do this last multi. If the cone is not here, I'm gonna leave it, and then I'll make the decision on the last day before Dahlia comes out, whether or not I want to roll a cone. Maybe I just should at this point, but I'm just gonna be real, man. I really want to get Firefly set up, but it's also like she's E0 S0. I'm not sure how optimal she would be. It's also the issue that she's one of my favorite characters in this game, so I really want to get Firefly set up, but I don't know, man. Kind of tough. Guys, help me out. This is the invitation code, please. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, can we get some do I even want it to be his light cone though? Yeah, screw it. Where should we go? Can we TP to? Oh, we haven't actually gone to that place yet then, okay. I was looking for... freaking PHAINON'S village, but didn't seem like we can travel there outside of that story right now, so we're just gonna stand here. Alright, PHAINON, if you want to be a main DPS for the next, like, I don't know, man, 2-3 patches, however freaking long you want to be DPS, go ahead and show up with your cone right now, bud, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make a very hard decision. Ooh, we got it early, okay. Alright guys, it's for all the money. Please just be the light cone. I don't have to, you know, cry myself to sleep tonight. Just be the light cone. I'm glad we got it 10 off though from the pity. I'm happy about that. So now I can just go full freaking force for Dahlia, which, you know, I'm happy about that. I'm gonna try and farm some pulls within these next few days. Hopefully we can get at least 30 pulls. I would like to have 50, but I mean, that's low-key a lot. I do still have some swiping I can do though, so you know, but it's fine. We're gonna get, see, like, there's a destruction cone right here. Why would we lose? We never lose these, watch. We just saw the 3-star destruction cone, so of course we have to get it.
As the theros I have observed, destruction synthesis is formed.
Oh my god, let's go. I was a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. I was playing Fate Grand Order. I just lost an 80% chance out of 100% for it to be the featured character, and I was not happy about it. However, we just got PHAINON'S cone. Maybe I should invest in his Eidolons or whatever, all that jazz, but you know, I ain't gotta worry about that crap no more. Okay, you know what? I am happy with my decision. Regardless of what happens, as long as I get a Dahlia and then maybe either an Eidolon or a cone for Firefly, I'll be happy, you know? Because we have break supports. We can use Ruan Mei, and then I can probably just pick up her E1. Obviously, I'd prefer to use Fugue, but you know, in a pinch, it's gonna be helpful. Let's go ahead and just slap that on ya. Okay, so I have every excuse to just build PHAINON now. I mean, not that I was gonna stall on building him, but especially now. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even look at what this did. I just knew that it was very important to what he wants to do. A speed increase, ignores defense. Oh yeah, that is pretty huge for him. And extra damage dealt. That's gonna be whenever he ults. Yeah, okay, I see why this is not required, but like really, really, really helpful to him. Okay, I'm happy with that though. I would love to get Eidolons for him, but this is not the time for Eidolons. I'm sure it would be technically smarter to do that instead of building into break, but you know, it's fine. They just had to rerun Firefly at this point, man. It's really a shame. I mean, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. We have to get pretty freaking lucky. Like, we gotta get Kafka level lucky. We gotta win her 50-50 fugues at this point, because I can probably figure out a way to get us Dahlia. I just don't know if we can get fugue as well. I guess also another thing I thought about right now, low key, even let's say we get Dahlia and fugue, right? I have to build both of them. I don't know, because I don't know if I'm gonna stop working on Tribby just because I got these two, you know? So I just thought about that right now. Maybe it's smarter if we just only get Dahlia and then save Fugue for a rerun later. I mean, I know Fugue's probably going to be further away than Dahlia, but Dahlia seems like she means more to Firefly than Fugue does at this point. It's the new unit and it makes sense, but you know, it's my little baby, man. I love her. I want to get her set up as well as we can, but I guess there's also the option of Anaxa Hyper Carry, eh? Just give him Herda's Cone, and then he'll be able to work that in. 140. How much is his ult actually? I never looked that up. Am I tripping, or does it not say how much energy his ult has? Where do you check that actually, guys? Let me know. Is it in the data bank? Is that where we find it? I'm trying to... Where do we find... Oh, I think I remembered now. I think you should check one of the stats, right? I'm gonna say energy. Yeah, max energy 110. Okay, got it. So how much... I don't know why I'm going off on a rant right now. Not rant, I'm just going off page, but... I'm curious how good this would be. So 140 energy. Yeah. Okay, 100. Oh wow, they have the same exact amount. Okay, yeah, that makes this really good if Herda can't clear for some reason. Okay. I did not know that. I did not know they had the exact same amount of... Well, I guess Herda has more, but you know. It works for Anaxa is my point, which... You know, maybe I should start getting him some damage relics. I mean, I guess I could also just give him Herda's relics in a freaking pinch. Oops, that's not what I wanted to... Yeah, okay. Interesting. Let me get this Eidolon put in because it's starting to annoy me. Sure. Alright, well, I would say that went really well, guys. What about you? What do you think? I understand, since I love Firefly, this might not have been the smartest decision ever when I want to spec into her, but like, also there's the, you know... Well, actually, I guess it's not even about smarts. Technically, I did the smarter thing by going for PHAINON'S Cone, no? Because PHAINON'S just gonna be real, unless Dahlia does something really, really, really crazy for Firefly. I feel like PHAINON'S just more universally helpful. Also, he's probably just the better character, no? Maybe, you know what? It's fine. PHAINON'S turning out to be one of my favorite characters so far, so... Me doing this, like, you know, honestly, even if I didn't like him as a character, dude, his gameplay is so freaking fun. I know I have him at level 40, but, you know, I've seen things. And it looks like a lot of fun. So, you know, we're gonna recreate that. I do think that team we're gonna run though, I guess that's another reason I'm okay with speccing into him, right? Is because we can just rock him with Cyrene, and yes, maybe that's not optimal, but I mean, what do you guys want me to do? I could probably do Branya, but you know, in a pinch I probably take off, because if... I lost the point I was trying to say. If freaking Artorias is not able to clear it, this guy might be able to, so I think we could figure out a Sunday Tribby for him. Unless there's a better set of supports that you guys are seeing here. Sunday Tribby or Tribby Cyrene, one of the two. I guess, you know, I guess it would actually have to be Tribby, no, because we have to freaking figure out how the heck we're gonna work with Cyrene's skills and all that. Not skills, her recollection points. It also means we need to either run down Hong or I don't know, we can figure something out. Point is, Castries is not going to be able to clear every single thing that we have. At least I don't think she is. Not like with zero cycling in mind, at least. I'm sure she can clear most of the stuff we have problems with, but you know, I think I like Phainon a lot, so I want to figure out how to work them in. Also, the Cyrene investment just feels like it was more and more worth it now because I have Castries, I have Hyacine, I have freaking Phainon, I have Anaxa. Like, you know, say what y'all want about Cyrene, but she's gonna be helping out so many of our teams. I would love to get Maide too, I will eventually, but not right now. Where's the other Chrysos here? So who am I missing? Oh yeah, freaking Evernight. Evernight's one I do want to get when she reruns. Aglaya I'm also would consider, but unfortunately she's rerunning at a really bad time. I would rather save for 4.0 than go for her. Especially if a certain little sparkle is gonna be getting a new form. Excellence doesn't matter with this. I mean, honestly, we have a lot of the Chrysos airs now. We're missing Loki. I'm gonna go check on I'm going to go check this via Cyrene because I don't want to freaking look for all of them annoyingly. We're missing Maide, so that's 1. We're missing Cypher, that's 2. Missing Aglaya, 3. Icelands is 4, so we're just 5. And so we have, I mean, consider that I started in 3.4, guys, and I have half of the Chrysos airs. I feel like that's pretty good. Regardless of how much money was spent, I have half of the Chrysos airs within a decent amount of time. I feel like that's pretty good. We'll get Maide eventually. He reminds me, I mean, he kind of is a version of Gilgamesh in this game, so I'm going to be picking him up eventually. Cypher ended up loving, just finished her story, because, you know, I'm doing 3.4 stuff now, so gotta pay my respects to Cypher. I don't think that's right now. Aglaya, we don't have a lightning carry, so she's gonna be it unless someone else runs before she runs. Interesting. I mean, Sarija, Highlands we're not gonna be using her with unless there's some reason I have. I do want to E2 her, just not at this point. Honestly, I think I might skip out on her cone for now. Or not for now, skip out on her cone even when she comes back to get towards E2. Probably go for that. Yeah. Dang, full action event? She just becomes freaking Robin for M4A? That's crazy. It's E6 though. But full action events is kind of crazy. Oh. Anywho. Don't know why I decided I wanted to talk so much this time, but you know, here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, we got what we wanted. So Phainon is probably going to start. Okay. This is the plan currently. If we somehow don't get Dahlia, then I will build Phainon. If we get Dahlia, I'll build Dahlia, and then we'll try and set up a Firefly team. Because honestly, we're closer to a Firefly team being set up than I thought. Because I mean, obviously, I need to get Firefly her relics, but that's a problem for later. If we get Dahlia, she's gonna be good to go, and then all the other break characters that I would be considering, like Gallagher and Ron May, are all like relatively okay. Maybe not. Well, Gallagher is close enough. His relics are whatever right now, but it'll be fixed later. Point is, the team is actually not. The team is in a better spot than when we got Castries and Hyacine and Cyrene and RMC. I had none of these 4 built before we got them. I mean, obviously I can't have them built if I don't have them, but we went from a 0 out of 4 on the team to a 4 out of 4 in one patch, so, you know, cost quite a bit of stuff. I mean, I guess the patch still isn't even freaking over yet, you know, but you know, we did it. I guess I could recount how many. Should I just recount how much? I'm probably gonna do a separate video for this, but I think we pulled since we have half the Chrysos heirs, that would mean, if you include Sergany, that means we pulled 5 or 6 characters. Yeah, that's pretty good, eh? Alright, anyway, I'll stop talking, I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and, you know, keep coming back for Star Rail. We'll be back fairly soon. I really do want to get my Firefly running though, dude, so we're gonna go full hog in the Dahlia whenever she drops. I mean, it'll be a week from now, I guess, but regardless, I'm gonna try and play some stuff, or some Amphore stuff, and then hopefully we can get close enough. Realistically, I want to get to, I could probably manage 30 pull, well, can I? Maybe, I might be able to manage 30 pulls free to play. I mean, I can swipe the card again, I might, honestly, but we'll see. I do think we might try and roll at least one 50-50 though for Dahlia. I do really want to start setting her up ASAP. I probably will stop working on Tribi. I mean, it's kind of far from completion anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Deuces.